Well, those of us who are parents are eventually going to hear the question, so what did happen to George Floyd? Many of us probably don't even know where to begin with that question.
News 8 Now's Jordan Fremstad spoke to people who know where you can begin and how the conversation can start positive change in your hometown.
Things aren't going to change unless we start having those conversations and start owning our parts.
It shouldn't be, black versus white, white versus black, green versus yellow. It should be, we got to work together.
Parents understand they are always learning when it comes to being there for their child. Now a child's questions may come out at the dinner table, in the backyard, or their bed before they go to sleep. What is racism? What happened to George? Why are people walking in the street? Who are these people?
It's really important for parents to make sure that they're in a good place to talk about this with their kids first.
Gundersen pediatric psychologist Allison Allman-Dixon and Aaron Gutowski say it's important to understand that many of our experiences are different from the black community.
And I think it's okay not to fully understand. I also think it's okay to acknowledge that with your kids.
I am doing my best to address the community in the best way that I can.
I was always taught as a young man that you can't judge other people unless you've lived in their shoes.
La-crosse basketball coach and youth mentor Richie Johnson says this discussion is nothing new.
Whatever you are, it doesn't matter, but treat people right. And what's going on right now is it's a mystery.
This is really igniting, and it's really hard for everyone to see.
Regardless of your background, start by talking to your child after you are in a calm mindset.
Your initial reaction to the events needs to be separate from the way that you address things with your children.
Asking your child what they know and what they've seen. Ask them how they are feeling. End the conversation in a positive light. An example could be how your family is being proactive.
What are you and your family doing to create change? What are you and your family doing to keep things safe?
Start the conversation early.
Research shows that racism, actually, you can start to see in kids as young as 6 months that babies' brains can start to notice race-based differences, and by 2 to 4, children are actually starting to internalize racial bias.
Johnson says there are lessons this moment can teach everyone in this community.
In coaching, you can't see color. If you're going to be a great coach, you can't see color. You see people.
He says that's true with his own family.
I didn't marry my wife because she was white. I married her because I see people, good people.
Parents need to have a plan and follow through with it for change to become real.
You need to be a team and attack it and make sure your plan that you have for your child is going through and that you're following through with the plan. And you're showing your child this is the right way to live.
In La-Crosse, this is Jordan Fremstad, News 8 Now.
And Allison and Aaron also wanted to point out that they do believe it's very important for you to branch out to people of different backgrounds in our community.
And call out racist comments so your children see and learn by your example. We do have more resources to help parents continue this discussion on our website, news8000.com.